all warfare is based on deception. For years, the West's hypocrisy has made the world a battlefield. The corrupt talk, while our brothers and sons spill their own blood. But deceit cuts both ways.
Russian authorities claim the attack was orchestrated by an American CIA operative named Joseph Allen.
The bigger the lie, the more likely people will believe it. And when a nation cries for vengeance, the lie spreads like a wildfire.
I'm looking at fighter jets over I-95.
The fire builds, devouring everything in its path.
This is a deliberate act of war against the United States.
Our enemies believe that they alone dictate the course of history. That all it takes is the will of a single man.
Today, we are introducing to you a new laptop of its kind. I don't know if you can guess it. It's a laptop that a lot of people do not like to associate with. It's a laptop that a lot of people would say, not really beautiful. I don't like it. I want to go for an HP. But I'll tell you, it is one of the most rugged laptops out there. It is one of the laptops that we as vendors, as sellers, we are always comfortable to give it to you as customers, because you know why? We are just so sure that it's going to work perfectly. In terms of hardware quality, it is perfect. In terms of the chassis design, it is top notch. Then a lot of other things regarding this laptop. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know the products? You will be surprised to hear that it is actually a Lenovo. This time around, come with me and see. I'm having a LENOVO Yoga X1 Carbon. Sorry, I am having a LENOVO X1 Yoga Gen 5 with me. It's actually a 10th gen laptop. So before I go to the details about the spec, let's check out the design, if it's actually meeting those things I've just mentioned. Number one, let's see what it is like. See that? So sleek. The chassis, you can see, metallic. That's so nice. Okay, you see the back parts. Okay, let's look at the for a 10th gen. Of course, we have a Type C, USB-C. You have another one. This is actually meant for perhaps charging your devices, but you can also use it to power up the system. The difference between them is that this will give you full capacity in terms of the wattage, the power demands. It will give you all the desired power that the system is meant to produce. That the charger is meant to give the panel. Okay, now you have another USB here. This is USB-A. This is an HDMI port, and for your sound, your edger. Okay, on the other side of it is the vents, the power switch, another USB port. Then you will like this. You know what this is? So beautiful for the touch device. So let's go on and begin to see what this laptop is like. I just remembered one more thing. Wow, the inside part, can't you see how beautiful it is? Is it beautiful or not? It's actually a touch screen, an X360 model. You like this? Let's go into the laptop and see what it looks like. Let's have a very good look at this system. Very wonderful, beautiful system. Now, this system has a backlit keyboard. If I want to put it on, I think I have to hold down my function button with the space bar. You can see that the backlight is up right now. Okay, that's the first thing. It has a fingerprint as well. Then it has a very smooth trackpad. That's so beautiful, Then your screen, it's so dark with the very tiny bezels here. And don't forget, it also has a pen. This is just a complete combination, a complete one. Now this system also has an X360 display. You can switch and use your laptop with some convenience. Just imagine that time you're on your bed, you're trying to do some work, you can just use it like a pad. So it's so beautiful and it's working perfectly. And you also have your tab. So for those creatives that like maybe to draw, to do some sketches on your system, you can use this to achieve that. You don't want to use your thumb to your fingers for the touch screen, you can use this as well. Okay, so let's come to the functionality and the use case of this system. Now, this system has a Core i7 processor, and it's a 10th generation. One processor, 4 cores, 8 threads. That's nice. Now, the base frequency for this system is a 2.29, which is 2.3 gigahertz. That it functions with, and it can go as high as 4.8. That's so massive for this small machine. Wow, that's so massive. But I'm going to do a stress test very shortly to make sure and see if it can actually take up to 4.0. Let's see if Intel is giving us the real thing. So we'll do that very shortly. Now let me run my CPU benchmark. Okay, I'll go to my GPU benchmark. Okay, that's the CPU. Then graphics. Let me run the benchmark. Let me benchmark it. Okay, I'm trying to check right now what the CPU is actually doing. I'm trying to check out what it is doing. Okay, right now my CPU. Okay, my CPU is running at the moment at 2.2. Okay, I'm checking it out. This processor is running right now 2.14. I think because I'm not putting on my game right now, that's why it's still running at this base level speed. That's the base frequency. It's still giving me 2.2, so I'll put on my game very soon. Okay, it wants me to use the charger. Good. Okay, I get it now. So I'm having 2.6. It's ran to 3.0 at a point. Okay, let me run that again. The CPU benchmark. Wow. Okay, 4.1, 4.03, 3.9. Okay, 3.87. That is serious. Okay, I get it now. So I'm using it at the full functionality. So for you that you want to play some game, use this system for some graphics, don't depend on your battery, of course. So I have to put in my Type-C charger so that it can go to the optimal level. Okay, so that is a very sweet one. Okay, another thing you want to take note on this system is it carries a 16 gig PC4 RAM, PC4 16 gig RAM, and of course it carries the storage of 512 gigabyte SSD. Okay, and what other thing? So this system doesn't have an inbuilt GPU, but you'll be surprised that it can play actually some very nice game like Call of Duty 2016, 2014, 2017, 2018. It can play those games very well. So I will test that with it as well. So other things that you might want to know about the system is that apart from gaming, just casual gaming, you can use this system for all sorts of things. People that code, that is programmers, they can use this system perfectly. Then graphics designers or video editors can use it very perfectly as well. If you are the type that you find your job online all the time, you do your remote kind of job, opening tabs, you are on the internet maybe for almost the whole day, then this system is also very perfect for you because the battery, I'm sure the battery at least is going to take up to 7 hours of a runtime. It's going to do at least 7 hours. So this system is a must buy. Although for the monetary part, it's expensive. I can tell you that. In Nigeria right now, this system is over 550,000 naira. It's a bit over 550,000 naira. So this system is a must buy for those that can afford it. If you can't afford it, you can go for an 8th gen, you can go for a 7th gen, you can go for a 6th gen. It's still perfect, it's still fine. It's not a must to buy this time. So but it's a sweet laptop if you can afford it. So let me get to the use case when it comes to playing games on it. Let's see although it doesn't have a gaming graphics, a separate one, but let's see what it's going to look like while it is playing some games.
We're ahead.
What's the sit rep on New York?